Greetings everyone, welcome back to a wonderful land of Terraria, where I talk about the random stuff. So previously I have found a hook, so it means I should make some grappling hook. I don't know how much. So 1 iron chain, 3 iron blocks create 1 iron chain, and 3 iron chain, 1 hook creates a grappling hook. So with a grappling hook I can do a lot of stuff, I think. So I have also found, it seems, a moon glow with 1 gold ore, bottled water, and I need the blue flower called water leaf. It seems I don't have this blue flower. Yep, empty. So what I need to do today is I would like to find a magical mirror. Without the magical mirror, this game is like not going forward. So we will need a magical mirror. First I need to remove what I have from my inventory. Bottled water, set here, only 1, and I guess I will need to buy a dynamite, because I heard that a meteorite has landed. I guess I can only take 1 dynamite. Shop 1 dynamite. Yep. Only 2 dynamites, and I guess I can buy some bombs. Gravitation potion. Currently I'm not going to use a gravitation potion, so let us put these things back down here. Copper, wood, what is this? Shiftness potion, clay pot, clay blocks, moon glow. So do I have any seeds? Yes, I have blinkroot seeds, so I'm going to plant them. Or yep. Do I have other seeds? It seems no. So today's celestial magic turn. I'm not going to use this thing, so I'm going to sell it. Shop how much I can get. 28 silver with only 9 magic. Okay, I'm going to sell it. 5 gold. I need to have collect 5 gold. So let's go and find this magic mirror. So while I'm traveling, let us talk about random stuff. Previously I made a video where I talked in Russian. 2 people commented about this video, that where is the translation, etc, etc. I wonder why you want to know what I'm spoken in Russian. I guess it's your curiosity. Big yellow slime. So I simply talked about some words this Russian satiric was talking about his language, and he said that about words like hello, goodbye, and he also talked about the word happiness and being rich, and etc. So let us talk about word this happiness. He said that in a Russian language, happiness can be explained as um, partnership, something like this. And if people are like working together, this must be like happiness. I guess I'm going to fix this mushroom field because I want to make this land more efficient. So one need to like fix the. Oops, what the? Oh, I want clay pot. Yep. Iron. So I need to kill this big mother slime. So somehow he's saying that the partnership is like happiness in Russian. I think I'm going to use this all. I randomly left chests and then I take them back. Do I have mushroom seeds? No. So let us. Let us chop down these big mushrooms and let us see if we can find any mushroom seeds. So let's back to our talk while we are like working. So happiness. Happiness in Mongolia is bayarte. Happiness and goodbye is almost one word, and the Russian man said that goodbye in Russian is до свидания. I hope you heard this word many times in movies where you have the Russian mafia, and Russian mafia dudes say до свидания and they shoot. But in Mongolia it's bayırte, and bayırte means be happy, something like this. And this being happy comes from a word bay. Bay is going to be rich. This is a word that we share with this Turkic or the Tatar tribes, and bay in. I think I need to switch on this light source and put some platforms. It is nice that no one is like bugging me, no one is attacking me currently, and I can work on this mushroom field with some pleasure. So there is no such thing as extra job in case of a game. In our real life, you don't want to do any extra job. In the case of a game, all I'm like doing is like this is an extra fun or extra gaming. So I guess it's going to be lot more easy if people think that life is like one gaming and one needs to like win the game. So happy Bayışte or goodbye Bayışte is almost one word in Mongolian, and this comes from this Turkic. I'm sorry that I'm repeating myself. And bye is mean rich. Ability to buy is like good, and I think that rich is almost rich. I mean, if you want to reach the stars and fly into space, you need to build a rocket. In order to build a rocket, you need to have a lot of money, being rich. So rich makes you gives you an ability to reach stuff, reach something that others cannot have, something like that. So this world is like a little bit cruel, and if the God created this world, he created it being a little bit cruel. What I'm saying with the cruel, people are born poor, and sometimes it's not their fault, sometimes it's their parents' fault. And Mongol name for happiness is Bay after, meaning rich background. I mean, if a person has a rich background, the person is like happy. Some may think it is a little bit primitive, this idea, but it is actually truth. And imagine that your father was a drunk man, and he did not build a house, and you live in like this cold place with your mom, and how to say, you don't have a rich background, and if you follow Buddhism, you will never have a rich background. Why? It is because I don't know, maybe there is different types of Buddhism, etc., etc. But in the case of Tibetan Buddhism, they cut the manpower. Man is supposed to be working in the fields, like an Aryan man, something like that. But in the case of this Tibetan Buddhism, they how to say, they cut the manpower. Man is like waste his time on teachings of so-called Buddha. The teachings of Buddha is going to be like one book, small. This is not big, I think. And all this, what they are, Tibetan Buddhist and the sutras, etc., etc. These are going to be something that was created or was created in later times, and they need to learn how to chant, and they need to learn how to meditate, etc., etc. I think one can be like follow both at the same time and hardworking. So I don't like this Tibetan Buddhism where they cut the manpower from the society, and they need to like prove that next life exists. I mean, people want to have like hard evidence. Same time, of course, if I start to say something like this, they will ask me that prove that your God Khan can exist and prove that health exists, etc., etc. So these talks are like endless if you are talking about this area called faith. So I think I have fixed the mushroom field, and the mushroom fields should look like this. So from this, I guess I can harvest a massive amount of mushrooms. I like mushrooms. If I was a Genghis Khan, I would do like create a law where I ban using a mushroom, because I like mushrooms and I wish that only I would eat mushrooms. Maybe it's like being evil and selfish. Anyways, why you want to eat like mushrooms? So mushroom field looks pretty good, I think. And do I have a mushroom seeds? No, still I haven't collected any. So let us go and find our mirror, and let us back to our talk. So having a rich background, or this rich parents is of course good. What is a rich? Rich is divided into many parts. The first part is believed to be money, and if your parents have a house and you are growing in a safe environment, and the house is like gear, maybe little this youth is like warm, and you have no problem with the food. Of course, your health and your brain, etc., etc., will develop very well. If you have a problem with the food in early stages of your life, you will have a problem with your brain activity, and the lack of food is disastrous. So having a good parent, loving and caring, at the same time having some kind of money is of course good. And also the second part of being rich is knowledge, and there is this saying that why some people are rich, because they have some kind of knowledge. They can work, and they can somehow profit from this environment. So the second part of being rich is believed to be knowledge, and having a knowledge is believed to be great. Oops, what is it? This slit blocks acts like a sand, I guess. So I have found some silver and gold. So knowledge is believed to be one of the greatest how to say, rich, but also kids are believed to be one of the greatest rich. And why kids? Because what country is rich? Generally, country with how to say, manpower or a lot of population, it can be quite rich. And if you're given correct knowledge, and Bhotta and Genghis Khan is totally different spirits, because Genghis Khan thought that people suffer here in Mongolia because they don't have any law and order. They don't have any knowledge and moral, etc., etc. So he created this writing system, and he tried to make Mongols quite educated, and etc., etc. And also he told that people here in steppe suffer because they constantly at war with finding resources, etc., etc. And they are not good at crafting stuff. If you have this if you can create a cotton, why you want to have Chinese silk? If you can create this own motifs on the cotton, you will not want to buy a Chinese silk with Chinese motifs. So it seems I've been here. I wonder why I missed this. Oh no! Come here. Okay, I'm not dying so easily. Water. I guess I have used shine potion, and this area looks like dark. Yeah. The things I talked in Russian was quite simple stuff, and I wonder why you people want to know what I'm talking there. So let us talk about this being rich, and if you translate the word rich, this Mongol word rich, and this is going to be trap. Rich is going to be this buy. Buy is generally a word related with sometimes gambling and sporting, and during the sport why you compete, you compete for buy, you make war for buy. Buy is going to be a target, and it is said that if a man have a target in his life, the person is rich. And happiness is by arte, meaning having a rich background, something like this. So making a people rich is like giving them a target or a meaning of life, something like this. So wow, wonderful discoveries. So sometimes this target is believed to be landscape, and if you say by it's going to be nature. So if you have a lot of this nature, by is also this space, and if you have a lot of space, you are rich. What is this space? Who is a rich man? The man who has a lot of space in his consciousness is believed to be a rich person. And there's this saying that I don't understand this idea, or I don't understand this stuff. And sometimes this it is said do you maybe you don't have enough space in your consciousness. Whoa, I have found the golden chest. Maybe there is I'm out of blocks. Maybe there is our golden, no, not golden, our magic mirror. I'm sorry that this game is like yes. Loot them all. Take this. Buy. Loot. And your rich comes from this nature by al. So being rich is also about having a rich this nature, or having some kind of land. So I told it to Russians that you Russians have a big land and you're rich, and you need to be like good at managing these your resources. Well, that's pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.